Doug Maurice and Bill Landis at the Woody Hayes Athletic Center. We're going to promise you, and we'll see if we deliver, a Dwayne Haskins story every week, Monday through Friday at cleveland.com. We have a lot to talk about and write about with Dwayne Haskins in this Penn State week, where going to Beaver Stadium is always a big test for any Ohio State quarterback. Dwayne Haskins has been great so far. We can see the offense has changed, but on Monday, Bill, did you just get a little bit of a sense that while Urban Meyer admits the changes to this offense, he's still like a little, not reluctant, but just, I don't even know what the word is, but not even like all in on the thing they're doing that's working.
He's never won this way, and I think maybe he's still a little skeptical of if they can. They've obviously won every game to this point. The offense has been very good, but I read a story last year when I felt like Ohio State was trying so hard to improve as a passing team that they kind of like stopped running the ball, and they just weren't very good. And I went back and looked at some numbers. Urban Meyer has never had a pass-first team. Even when he had, I think, Alex Smith back at Utah, I don't think they leaned very heavy on the pass. It's just different for him. And I think part of it is how the game is trending. You have to be able to throw the ball. Alabama's doing the same thing. That's why they made a change of quarterback. But it's just a new world for him, and I think maybe if he was on the sideline at TCU, he may even feel a little different about it, but he wasn't there when Dwayne Haskins played really well in a big game against a good team. So I just think he needs to see it with his own two eyes, like in person, and if it happens at Beaver Stadium, I think he'll be a believer.
He wants balance. His ideal game is 250 rush yards, 250 pass yards. When they're not as balanced, he understands they're winning that way, but it's not his preference. He admitted that. I think something else is at play here. I think Urban Meyer is very cognizant of not praising Dwayne Haskins too much, and maybe not at all. Dwayne Haskins is great. I think Dwayne Haskins is handling things well, but I think from the spring, Urban Meyer and the Ohio State coaches have been just aware of the idea of don't do anything to let Dwayne Haskins get a big head. Keep this guy hungry. Keep this guy motivated. Don't let him feel like he's arrived. So a lot of our questions are, wow, Dwayne Haskins is great, isn't he? Because he's been great. And Urban Meyer's response is not usually, yes, he's great, right? I mean, that's not, and that's fine. But again, I think I remember saying this in the spring. Don't read that as Dwayne Haskins is doing anything wrong. Read that as Dwayne Haskins is doing everything right, and Urban Meyer just wants to be the guy to pull back on the reins because it's obvious to the world how good Dwayne Haskins is. He doesn't need his coach saying it. He needs his coach keeping him in the lane.
Yeah.
Bill Landis, Doug Maurice, it's Dwayne Haskins week for Penn State week here at cleveland.com.